Another day, another video. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet to the point. Gonna see if I can get a short out of this, and I'll talk about a few things. But the reason I'm gonna do it like this is because I am planning on, at least through August, I'm gonna follow the same routine, meaning I'm not going to be making any exercise videos, but I'm gonna still be like doing cardio and weighted cardio. And my reason for that I'll talk about in a second. Like I said, I'm trying to make this a short, keep this under 10 minutes. And yeah. So I'm not gonna really talk too much about the weights because basically, right, today is Wednesday. I clocked it at 154, which is like the lowest that I've ever been, probably at least a year or two. I don't know. I've not been this light, but I just ate, so it might be looking a little bigger than that. I don't know. But yeah, so last Monday and this Monday, I got my 4 around the park with the 10 and the 2 5s, and that dot. I think the last video I did them 100 sit-ups. That's what that dot represents. But that was like week before last. That was last week, and that's this week. So as you can see, two weeks ago I was at 162. And by Monday, I was at 157. That's what it is. Tuesday, I got my 7 around the park. This Tuesday and last Tuesday, it went from 160 to 158 to 156. As you can see, I'm losing weight. Wednesday, which is today, I got my 3 around the park with the 40 and the weighted vest and the 2 5s. I did that last Monday too. But that circle right here, I'm not sure how many sit-ups I did. I think I might have done like 50 sit-ups and some push-ups or something. I don't really know. I really don't remember. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But like I was in the 160s for the first half of that week. Thursday hasn't happened yet, but last Thursday I got my 7 around the park. Friday, I changed it up and got my 4 around the park I basically put the 2 5s in my book bag and walked with the 2 10s. And then later that night, I walked around the neighborhood with the 2 5s. Last Saturday, did my regular cardio, got my 7. And Sunday, I walked around the park for 4 laps, and I jogged around the park for an additional lap in the same session. That's why it's like that plus right there. But yeah, as you can see, like I said, I've been losing weight. At 154, it is what it is. And that's actually why I decided to just focus on the cardio for the rest of this while it's hot, because I might as well commit to the cut. Like, I'm losing the weight, I might as well see how light I can get to see how my body's gonna look, and then just, I guess I'm gonna say bulk, but like switch to building muscle. But that's where I'm at. Hopefully that's enough for a short. Yeah. As for the rest of the video, what I want to talk about. So I made another short today where I showed my garden, and like I said, I ran out of medication, so I won't be doing that at least for another month until I can see how my own flowers are doing. Once my flowers start blooming, I might be able to do something differently. But right now, I ain't too worried about that. Garden's doing good. Since YouTube apparently didn't have a problem with that video, what I might actually do is, I don't know, every day I might just upload a short, show you how the garden's looking, and boom, have that be that. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to commit to the OnlyFans page. I actually haven't even been to the damn website yet. I'm kind of legit scared to go. I've heard weird shit about OnlyFans, and I don't want to go there and just accidentally come across some shit that's gonna scar me for life. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'll see how YouTube treats what I'm about to do for the next few weeks, and if they don't just decide to age restrict everything, yeah, I might stay here. But I still might also end up going to make an OnlyFans account, because I am, like I said previously, back working on my game, which is an adult game. I can't talk about that here in any detail. So I might do that there. Well, technically I can here if I just make it for 18 plus, but I don't know. I'll see we'll see how that goes. But I'm doing good. Body's doing good. Hold on, let me lower the camera real quick. Like I said that I wanted to have at least the showings of it. Something bit me. I don't really appreciate that. An 8-pack, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I still have all of August and September. I don't know how cool it's gonna be in September, but now I think I'm doing good though. Like I said, I have to see how things go. As for the shoes though, so I bought some new shoes. These are my old shoes. These are Nikes. These shoes were like $200 shoes. I can't say they lasted me a year and a half because technically they've been less than ideal for at least a year, and by that I mean, can you see that? Like you can just like see look here. Once this happens, the shoe is essentially dead. Like all of this is now pointless. There's no, once you get that hole there, it's a wrap. But it's not even that though. Hold on, where the other shoe at? Like it's also got a hole right. Like what is this? What is? So as you can see though, like clearly I'll land right here heavy while I'm jogging. That's basically what that's from. But my new shoes, I think they were like $60-something. Got some Saucony's. Blue is very clearly my favorite color. I ain't got no problem with these shoes. I'm actually a huge fan of these shoes. As you can see, the bottom, I've been jogging heavily, but I don't have to worry about no air pocket or anything like that. And the material that the bottom's made of is pretty resilient. Like it's not being ground down by me running, or maybe it's designed for me to land like that. I don't know, but these shoes are great. I actually wanted some Brooks orthopedic shoes. Makes me sound old, but they were a little bit too expensive, too pricey, so I opted with these Saucony's, and I've been happy. That's why I said Nike. Hey, it's not looking good for y'all. It's really, really not looking good for y'all. I used to only buy Nikes, but they overpriced BS, in my personal opinion. So that's where I'm at with that. What else do I got? Oh, along with the garden shorts, what I'm also probably going to do is, because I've been doing what I think is called Grease the Groove for the pull-ups. Essentially, I've basically been doing sets of 5 randomly. So what I might do is record those as I do them and then stitch them together as like one short. So I try to do 5 sets a day. So that's 25 pull-ups. And yeah, I might just make that one short, and we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Still exercising, still in there, still trying to work on this 8-pack. And yeah, that's it for now. Later. Oh, my bad. Hold up. Can't forget this. As always, I would like to give a shout out to the unofficial music sponsor of these videos, DJs Never Ending Story. That's DJS Never Ending Story. If you're feeling the beats, beats, and tunes, check them out on YouTube yourself. Yeah. Catch you next time.